tell stories.
Okay, it was just an accident which you can see the house caught fire and I was in, so yes, I got burned. Yes, and I had to go for surgery. Then after that, yes, but it was quite challenging.
Okay, the comments like she's a very caring, loving. Ana anapenda Mungu sana sana, kwa church wanapewa nani anatuwezea.
Don't see that as a scar, see that as a beauty mark that has happened, because everyone has a purpose, and whatever happens to you, it's not because of your worst, it's to make you stronger.
Business and Economics, pursuing human resource management. Yes, and what inspires me is that everyone, yani kila mtu anaishi maisha yake. Everyone has their own perception of everything, their belief, and you can't change someone. So the best thing is just to appreciate them and let it really.
I met Anne some time back. She was doing her projects within the administration block on the Wi-Fi, and I was amazed by how she was doing her thing, because she was looking very confident, very courageous, and that's what pushed me to inquire from her, and the conversation started. So I never knew it will end up with the story.
Last year, January, I felt sick. I could not walk. I could not hear. So even I had chest pain. So everything was just in a mess. But I managed to pass my exams. Yes, I got a B minus.
Okay, I'm Millicent. Mostly najulikana kama Miliorero. Yeah, I'm from Migori County. Yeah. Anne is my friend we met in school. Mostly, kwanza tulipatana in church. Yeah. We were once in a group. It only took a week. Yeah, tukajuana. Then we became friends.
Okay, it was just an accident which you can see the house caught fire and I was in, so yes, I got burned. Yes, and I had to go for surgery. Then after that, yes, but it was quite challenging.
Anne is very sober. Actually, let me say kama kuna issue imetokea. Kuna vile na follow your procedure. And she solves them in a simple way. Yeah.
Yes, it has given me the energy to move forward. Because najuanga hakuna mtangahalala na mimi.
Okay.
And I appreciate myself the way I am.
Okay.
And I love myself. And I just know. Ni mimi tu hakuna tumichini. So I just have to appreciate and move on.
Okay.
Yes, I would say physical scars. There are people who have like burns, who got some disorders or who are just affected. That's what I guess you're saying.
Yeah.
Most of these people are never really casted in the film industry because most directors or filmmakers see that they cannot fit in a certain place. What I mostly tend to do is take them because they have a backstory and their stories are really motivating to people. Although the way they look, they tend to feel like misfits, but they are the people who can inspire others to greater extents. So even if you want to write, you want to write, or the way you write a story on something or of a person with some physical scars, don't look for someone who has no scars and fake scars on them with makeup. Take someone who knows how the feeling is. He or she knows the feeling, and you can even see it from the outside. They know how to bring it out emotionally, and you can also see it physically without pretending. And those are the people who should be focused on mostly.
Anne is very sober. Actually, let me say kama kuna issue imetokea. Kuna vile na follow your procedure. And she solves them in a simple way.
For her case, at 2 months, you cannot remember. But she said she has an intuition, something inside her gives an image of what happened. And myself, I started going emotional because I thought it happened along the way when she was older. Coming to learn on the facts, something that happened 2 months old, I started being emotional.
It's like she's a very caring, loving. Anna anapenda Mungu sana sana. Kwa church wanapewa like kama kuna, let me say kama kuna negative comments, huwa mimi nikisikia naenda namwambia Anna kuna hivi na hivi na hivi, you need to correct. Na huwa pia anaelewa, she is so understanding.
It's like this is a different kind of a story whereby you already have a life, but the life, you don't know how you're meant to look like. You see, you don't know you're meant to be who in life. And hear the story that the house was on fire. You are a 2 months old baby. So I feel her, at some point I was almost shedding tears because when I was on camera I was shedding tears, and I said, okay, let me just hold myself, let me compose myself with this. Yeah. So listening to her, I was saying there are so many young people who don't know what life is outside here. So many young people. So
actually we had each other. Not tunaongea some issues. Anani encourage.
The children have some scars, but people tend not to focus on the children because they don't think that the children can have such pain. They tend to see like the children will overgrow the pain and become better. But once you grow with a certain scar, it will keep on maturing and become bigger. The bigger you become, the bigger the scar. It will not like disappear because you're young and growing up. The children tend to go through a lot, mostly with the children with disorders, or the children who are going through some issues. They tend to be segregated or tend to be seen like they will grow out of it. And also the elderly people are not so much seen to have scars because people tend to see like, oh, you've already lived your life, you're over it, you've overgrown the emotional period. But the people who are the most sensitive, because any scar or any form of abuse to them can lead to their demise.
What makes me to wake up is that I was once told by my mother that no matter what happens, I have a bright future. So I just have to fight on every day, looking forward for that bright future.
Okay, mimi nilimuona in such a way that yani vile unaweza muona mtu nikamapproach hivyo, tukaanza kuulizana hivyo, tukaongea, namuuliza ilivyo nikaje hivi, nitakuwa hivi. Actually kutokana vile tuliongea, nilichukulia positive, nikaelewa challenges za life, nikasema hiyo ni life, acha ikue.
Who don't have scars but are seeing others with scars, you should learn to embrace them, be with them, because they are people just like you, but they're undergoing something different. So you should like give them a chance or give them a platform to be with you on the same level, so that once we walk this long road, we will get to a point where we will no longer see scars, or we will be seeing a beauty mark.
Like kaa tuko pamoja, Anne zilikawa mada.
Okay.
She's the one guiding us. So like tunampenda sana. Tunampenda. Kwanza yeye ndiye anatutolea duty like tukiwa huko kwa room. Tuambia wewe fanya hii, wewe fanya hii, wewe fanya hii. Anatupangilia procedure na tupewe procedure. She's a very good girl.
One thing that I experienced in doing the interview, at some point you could see she could afford some smile. Yes, people have different challenges in life, but people sometimes don't afford them smile on their faces. So I saw that, and like I must say I was really amazed.
When I was in class 4, when I was in class 4, I participated in athletics. I was number 1. When I stood on that caboose there. And when I graduated from nursery to grade, when I became a dorm prefect, when I did my solo verse, and I was participating in cultural dances, then I participated in debate contest. When I gave a speech.
Everything that happened, to those who have scars, they should stand up, dust off, march forward, take it positively, show the society that even though I have a scar, I can still move on. Let that not bring you down.
Generally, all you have to fight strong, keep on fighting, don't give up, life is too short, and love yourself. And above all, love God. Thank you.
And that's how we do things, and that's how we wrap up, guys. I've been your host, Francis Amwai. Special thanks to David Kenneth for the production. Those who make it in life don't give excuses. They don't have reason as to why they fail. It's up to you. She has given us her story. It's amazing. It's inspiring. It's up to you to take up the mantle.
Filamu.
Real stories.